And more now on that deadly shooting in Midtown that claimed the life of an NYPD officer and 3 others. We're learning more about the gunman and how he ended up in Midtown.
The high-rise office building where he opened fire remains an active crime scene at this hour. And Christina Fan joins us live from the scene. This is Park Avenue between 51st and 52nd. And Christina, we're seeing some new activity. What can you tell us?
That's right, Cindy and Mary. We have learned from police that the suspect, originally from Las Vegas, traveled across the country by car, arriving in New York City sometime Monday afternoon. Authorities say he double parked his black BMW on the street, Park Avenue, before walking into this building with a rifle, firing shots in the lobby before going up to the 33rd floor. This morning, we saw investigators and detectives with the NYPD's crime scene unit walking out of 345 Park Avenue with several paper bags of evidence, trying to understand why the shooter targeted this specific building. Confusion, shock, and horror in Midtown Manhattan as officers in tactical gear swarmed 345 Park Avenue during Monday's evening rush around 6:30. Terrified office workers ran out of the building near 51st Street with their hands above their heads, others barricading themselves inside rooms with furniture after hearing reports of an active shooter inside.
I heard all these loud bangs, no idea what it was. I turned around, all these people were like running.
This man, too shaken to show his face on camera, was on the 15th floor.
I came out 5 minutes later. One of my coworkers came out and he said he saw 2 people get shot.
Law enforcement sources say this is an image of the suspected shooter, 27-year-old Shane Tamora, moments before he opened fire inside the building, shooting 5 people and killing 4, including NYPD officer Ditterol Islam. This is a photo of the M4 rifle after it was recovered. Authorities say the suspect was carrying this concealed firearms permit.
Enter the lobby, turn right, and immediately open fire on an NYPD officer. He then shoots a woman who took cover behind a pillar and proceeds through the lobby, spraying it with gunfire.
Authorities say Tamora shot 2 more people in the lobby before making his way up to the 33rd floor, the site of Rudin Management, where he fired multiple rounds, striking another victim before shooting himself fatally in the chest. This morning, investigators towed away the suspect's black BMW, where inside they found a rifle case with rounds, a loaded revolver, and ammunition. The police commissioner and Mayor Adams were emotional at a news conference at New York Presbyterian Hospital, where the officer killed was taken, along with other victims.
No words can describe this act of evil, a man who takes the life of others who are innocent. And no words can fill the void that has been left by this tragedy.
And according to law enforcement in Las Vegas, the suspect had a documented mental health history. Authorities say they did uncover prescription medication from the suspect's car, which again has since been towed away from the scene. At this point, they believe he acted alone. Reporting live from Midtown, Christina Fan, CBS News, New York.
Christina, thank you. An off-duty NYPD officer was among those killed in Monday's shooting. 36-year-old Ditterol Islam was assigned to the 47th precinct in the Bronx and was working an NYPD authorized shift as a security guard at the time. Let's go now to Addie Guajardo, live at the scene in Midtown. Addie.
Mary, we've learned so much information about that officer, but first I want to set the scene out here. Since we last spoke, we've seen more police officers walk out of the office building where the shooting happened inside with large brown bags. Now, this is the office building where the shooting happened, and now that it's lighter out and now that we have an up-close look, I want you to take a look. This is the lobby where police say the gunman opened fire. You can see just under the address, there appears to be a gunshot to that glass, and you see that glass completely shattered. And over to the right, you see a couple of other pieces of glass that appear to be shattered as well. It's been a very heavy morning, Mary. Just hours ago, the dignified transfer of fallen officer Ditterol Islam took place. And I want you to take a look at this video right here. It shows community members, officials, and local leaders holding their hands to their hearts as Islam is taken away in an ambulance. Governor Kathy Hochul wrote that Officer Islam represented the very best of New York City. According to police, he was working for a private company as a paid off-duty security in uniform and was in the lobby of 345 Park Avenue when a gunman with a high-powered rifle opened fire. He was 36 years old and an only son. He joined the New York City Police Department 3.5 years ago and was assigned to the 47th precinct in the Bronx. Mayor Eric Adams described him as an officer who loved his city, a man of faith, a godly person, and called him a true blue New Yorker. NYPD Commissioner Jessica Tisch says the city is mourning the innocent lives lost, adding that NYPD lost a brother.
He was doing the job that we asked him to do. He put himself in harm's way. He made the ultimate sacrifice, shot in cold blood, wearing a uniform that stood for the promise that he made to this city. He died as he lived, a hero.
Islam was a husband, a father of 2 boys, and his wife was pregnant with their 3rd child. Mayor Eric Adams posted on X just a few hours ago, writing in part that he was, quote, he put, quote, his life on the line for all of us and died a hero. And again, Mary, this is a very active scene out here. Several police officers still in front of this building where the shooting happened and investigating what exactly unfolded out here. In Midtown Manhattan, Guajardo, CBS News, New York.
Addie, thank you.
And there's still much more to learn about the situation that unfolded in Midtown yesterday evening. Our team will stay on top of the new developments all day long. Stay with CBS News New York on air, online, and on our free CBS News app for continuing coverage.